applying company culture to our success, marketing to our success, sales strategies to our success. We have to have a very deep understanding of our ideal customer profile and who that is. How do you understand your ideal customer profile beyond the kind of the surface level? I do a lot of work and I talk to a lot of CMOs and CROs about the misalignment between marketing and sales. And a lot of it is around different definitions of the ICP and then for what each side needs and what each side thinks they're offering. How do you start to understand and really get deep knowledge on your ICP?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Forbes, as part of my communication council seat, recently asked me something regarding employees and when they show an interest in growth opportunities and leadership, what's one specific thing you can do to help them grow into a future marketing leader? And I think the answer is the same for what I said to them and what I'll say to you, which is we have to be making it a priority to involve more people in our organization in direct customer interactions. To your point, sales can serve up insights, marketing can serve up insights, but in some cases, even just that secondhand delivery of customer understanding and ICP, it isn't enough. And I'd advocate that it takes hearing sound bites directly from the lips of customers to really have those aha moments, hear what their questions are, hear what their needs are, hear what they're requesting. I'm all for a written customer persona that helps align the organization with what their needs are, but can't beat the richness of overhearing a real client interaction or interacting with a client yourself. So I'm a big advocate for scaling those opportunities and those direct customer testimonials really across a broader organization. Yeah, sales feedback isn't enough. We really need to hear straight from our customer early and often.
I love that, but here's what I'm going to say. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Right? Because that is a fantastic goal. Most companies do not do that. We're always so busy. I've never talked to anybody, a CRO, a CMO, a CEO. Oh, my staff has so much time to do the right things that we're going to start doing X, Y, and Z. We're going to dig deeper here. In actuality, how do you get that direct feedback?
So back to the advisory council that we maintain for a second, which is a priority that we invest in. Leadership really has to be bought in and there's a line item against it. But part of this reciprocal advisory board benefit is that we have recorded product feedback calls. They're sometimes quarterly, sometimes they happen just once each half, but on these calls, usually me or one of my counterparts is hosting and they're always recorded. So we can then take those calls and syndicate the actual recordings to the organization. So that's one way that we scale this direct customer feedback. And then we also find ways to host client events at our office, which we have a beautiful office in New York. And this enables clients to come in for some type of perk event, whether it's like personalizing your professional style or coming in for the hackathon judging. And then this creates more organic relationships and interactions between our clients who are coming on site. There's an amazing stat, and I'm going to botch it, but there's some extraordinary exponent of if a customer comes on site, they're X% more willing to or more likely to do business with you. I wish I could remember it offhand, but maybe folks can Google it or we can leave it in the podcast notes. But yeah, I think finding those opportunities to facilitate organic customer interactions by having them on site, it is another means of making that tangible, making it a reality.